Okay, Facebook, YouTube, this is Earth Boy of the Sun and Rain. I'm actually here, I'm in Clearwater, Florida. It's not Clearwater Beach, this is the Courtney Campbell Causeway. Kind of one of my favorite spots. I come out here. I used to come once a week, but now I have a busier schedule. But today I'm just kind of focusing on, and be careful where I walk. I'm not trying to end up in the water. But I've always been a person, look, I don't know what these are, but they're like a very beautiful trailing, viney type of plant. And they are in the state of flowering. Look at that. Okay. See how the water is just like on the edge of it? See, me being the nature lover that I am, when I come to places like this, it kind of gives me inspiration for like my tanks, different little things like that. We'll take a little walk. There goes a little bird over there. Let me see. I don't want to scare him, so I don't want to get too close. I hate when I see litter on beaches. I don't understand that. People are so lazy. This particular one, they give you trash cans, so I don't even know why people are so lazy. I've never understood that. It's very disrespectful to like the wildlife. I knew it. Now this particular place, I've actually seen dolphins here. They have people who are local to here, they know, I guess he has a name, and if you click a certain way or if you whistle, you can get him to come to you. I've never been able to do it. But I was here when he came. He was literally maybe 15 feet from the water. I hope you guys don't hear me screaming as I fall in. Look at all these nasty little, you probably can't see them, they're like water crickets. Okay. I spend a lot of time here, so I'm pretty comfortable here. Once upon a time, I would have never been taking this video, especially by myself, because I was terrified of water. Because I had a bad experience when I was a kid, where someone told me if they were in the deep end of a pool and they told me if I jumped in, they would catch me. So me being the little kid that I was, I jumped in. You guys already know where this story is going. She didn't catch me and I fell. I went all the way to the bottom of the pool. It was just like the movies. Screaming, I was flailing my arms, I was gulping water down. It was in my lungs, I was coughing, the whole nine. Wait a minute, I thought I just seen a dolphin. Let me just be patient here. Yeah, there he goes, hold on. It's gonna be hard to pick it up on camera though. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get into him. There he goes, hold on. He might come closer, but I doubt it. I don't think you guys can't see him because it's probably just matching in with the waves, but in real life you could see him. I'm gonna try to sit down. Maybe if I be still, I can see him better with my naked eye, and then I can focus on where he's at. There he goes. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get him. It's hard because the one that's the local one, he's like pretty social, so like I don't know if they can feel your vibration or what it is that draws him closer to the water, but he'll come pretty close. I'm probably not gonna get it because anytime that you're actually looking for something, that's usually when you don't get it. I've only seen him twice since I've been here. Like this particular visit, you guys probably haven't seen him yet because he just matches with the waves, but he's definitely out there. Wish he would come closer. But get back to my story. So I jumped into the water And Trudy let me go all the way down to the bottom. And she probably didn't mean no harm in it. That was, you know, they were old school and they would always say, like, if you throw a kid in the water, they'll swim. But that's when they're like a newborn, not when they're like 4 and 5 years old and they could begin to question and doubt themselves. So I went all the way to the bottom, came back up, and for years and years, I mean, I was comfortable in showers, but other than that, I did not like water. I couldn't turn my back to water. If I couldn't see the bottom, I wasn't even comfortable being near it. I would start shaking, I would hyperventilate. And then one day, well, not no one day, when I was like almost 17, almost graduating out of high school, I don't know what came over me, but something was just like, I kind of taught myself how to swim because I was somewhat in the low end of the water, and something told me I wanted to get over this fear. I'm like, this doesn't make no sense. It's just water. And I had always hear people say that if you go to the bottom, you'll float. If you go to the bottom, you'll float. So I said, let me see if this is really true. So what I did is I sat on the edge and then I just sunk down. I held my breath and then I literally sat on the cement of the pool and I let go and my body came all the way back up. And I was like, wait a minute, it cannot be that easy. So then I sat down. I'm gonna try to walk a little bit more because I think if I go somewhere else I can find the dolphin. But I sat, I just wanna look at these one more time. But I sat and I came back up. And I'm a person, if I do something 3 times, that's all it takes. So I did it one more time. I'm like, oh my God, it's that easy. So then from that point on, I was able to do like, I could float on my back, which is the dead man's float. I knew how to do the doggy paddle as long as my head was sticking out the water. And I learned how to totally swim underwater like a fish. So now when I'm by water, now of course, now water like this, it could still get you because of the current and some of the stuff that's in it. But I don't feel, I'm not afraid. I know that if I go in, I know for a fact I'll come back up. But this ain't the type of place you really want to be in by yourself in that type of water. But like I say, the fear is gone. Because like I say, years and years ago, you would have never caught me at a place like this by myself. Because I would be thinking, well, what if I this? What if I that? Who would help me? I wouldn't stand a prayer, you know. But now I got comfort, so I'm not really afraid. I'm trying to go. The dolphin is out there. I mean, it's hundreds of them. They say that Tampa Bay, and this particular year, they say they were trying to figure out why there were so many babies being born. But it's a huge population. It's just hard for you guys to see them. Like I said, I've only seen them 3 times since I've been here so far. And it was just for like a second here, a second there, or I seen his fin. But it just on camera, it just blends in with the waves. I wish I knew how to do that little whistle thing, but I don't. But if you do it, because I was here and they were doing some kind of thing, and it would make him come really, really close. And he followed us for like 10 minutes, like along the edge. And you see how close I am. That's the water. Here's the sidewalk. So I was pretty much 15 feet, if that much. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that little whistle that gets his attention. This is pretty out here. That's why I say people who don't appreciate nature, I really don't understand that, because it's a place that doesn't cost you nothing. You don't have to pay nothing. You don't have to do nothing. The only thing you do is show up and open your eyes, open your ears, and just, you know, kind of enjoy the environment. Look how look, that is a perfect picture. Like, look at that. Wow. I'm not gonna go too far from my car because it is kind of raining today. I like this. I'm a tree person, and for those who don't know, I don't know what kind this is, but it's very, of course it got a lot of tree graffiti. You know how people come and put their initials and oh, so-and-so hates so-and-so. I don't like so-and-so, but it's a beautiful tree. See, like, if I had this in my backyard, I would be out, literally, I would be here. I'd come home from work, and then where's Terrence at? Oh, he's sitting under the tree by the water. You know, that's just what I do. That's a big, oh my God, look at, that's a crab, look at that. You see that? Look at that. I'm seeing all kind of stuff here today. Yeah, that's some kind of, looks like a spider, but it's actually a crab. I gotta be careful because I don't want one of these falling in my shirt because I will be screaming like a little B-I, you know what, C-H. I don't see where he, that thing was big, but he's basically some kind of crab. I'm trying to get him, I don't know where he went to. Wow. There, well, no, that wasn't him. Where'd he go? He was big, like it looked like a big spider, but the more closer I looked, I'm like, that's a. There he goes. Look at that. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get close, but wait. Let me see what I'm looking at. Okay. Right there. See him? Now, if he jumps, I'm gonna be screaming like a little, you know what? So be prepared. Yeah, he's like a I hope it ain't no spider, because that's a spider. I don't need to be that close to it. But, wow. I wish I could get him to move so you guys could see what it looks like when he moves. I'm gonna try to, I want to throw something at him, not to be mean, but just to try to spur him to move, but I don't want him to accidentally jump on me. And you'll be like, dude, quit screaming like a little, you know what. And I'm not torturing him because you know I'm a nature lover, so I'm not gonna do that again. I was just trying to get him to move so you guys can see how fast he is. He is like fast. But if he gets on me, I'm gonna be screaming. Oh, he's definitely a crab. I see the pictures. Yeah, so I'm not worried about him being a spider because I don't think there's no spider like that. I don't hope. Ah! He's cool but creepy. Oh shoot. As long as he don't land on me, I don't got a problem with him. Now if he drops out of this tree, because I just went under that branch before I seen that they were crawling all over the tree. Now if they drop on my head, it's gonna be a big problem. Okay, here. I just love getting into my little whole nature thing. Everyone that knows me calls me like a nature boy. They're like, oh, we love nature, we love nature. I'm like, no, not as much as I do. This is what makes it worthwhile for me to live in Florida, because a lot of times, sometimes the heat frustrates me. I'm like, I can't do this too much longer. Because I'm from up north. I'm born and raised in Ohio. And since then I've lived a lot of my life somewhat in the South, because after I lived in Ohio till I was about 26. And then I moved to Atlanta, Georgia for about half of a year to get my life started. And then ironically, they sent me right back to Ohio. So I was southern Ohio, so it's a little bit warmer than the northern part where I'm from. I did that for a couple years. Then I went up to Syracuse, New York. So that was that's cold. They don't get inches of snow, they get feet of snow. And then from Syracuse, I went to Orlando, and Orlando to me is like hot as hell, literally. It's not even hot, it's hotter than Tampa is, and it's like an annoying, look at that palm tree. It's like an annoying heat. It's not even just hot, it's like annoying. So after Orlando, I went back up north, then I did Louisville, Kentucky for a little bit, Pittsburgh for 3 years. And then now I came down here. And at first I didn't like it because I'm like, it's simply too hot. I don't like sweating all the time. But once I got used to all of this, and this is only like 15 minutes from my house, pretty much. So by me being a plant person, bam. By me being a water person, bam. By me being a sky and a cloud person, you know, you see a lot of formations here cloud-wise that you do not see nowhere else. Even people that live in Florida are like, these clouds here are like, you don't see clouds like this nowhere else. Everywhere you look is like a picture. Like right under there, that's a picture. Looking through these branches, that's a picture. And I'm a wannabe photographer. I love photography. I just like being out here. So I'm just sharing it with you all today. It is a long video, but hey. So here comes the cars. You can see how this walkway is like, it's a walkway and for cars to come. I'm about to be turning around in a minute. I'm gonna let this car go, but trying to see the dolphins. I mean, I've seen a splash of them. Maybe when I look back in the video, I'll be like, I caught them after all, but I was trying to get it where you all could see them. But it's cool to know that there's dolphins like 15 feet, not 15 feet, around 15 minutes from your house. Come on. Okay, the car's backing up, so I was trying to stop and let them go, but I guess they got other plans. So this is the day in the life of the Earth Boy of the Sun and Rain. I'm literally enjoying the sun. It is kind of raining today, actually, ironically enough. So I'm living up to my namesake. This is it's just, I can't even describe it. When you come from a place where it's somewhat, well, I've always been around land, so I can't really say that. But I have lived some of my life where it's like a concrete jungle, like especially when I was in like some of the other places I lived at. So when you get to a place like this, where it's wide open and pretty trees, it's just heaven on earth, almost literally and figuratively. All right, I'm gonna end this little broadcast. I don't usually do long videos like this, but I just trying to share this with the people on my page that possibly don't live somewhere like this, just so they can see that how beautiful life is, because so many people don't go outside of where they live at. And they just stay the same place. So where you at? Oh, still in Ohio. And nothing's wrong with it. But at least get out to see other places. Even if you just go for 2 days here, 2 days there, just to say you did it, don't allow yourself to be pigeonholed and just stay small-minded. And everyone talks about money, money, money. It doesn't even always take a lot. People put together to do all the kind of stuff that they do. You can save a couple hundred, get a hotel, put some gas in the car, and get out here and see this beautiful world that we live in. Like, get outside the house. Seriously, get out the house. Live. I don't cuss too much on my Facebook page, but live, damn it. Get out and see stuff. Go places. All right, peace out.